What's up everyone, Ninja here. Today I'll be telling you my story of how I got Seriously 1.0 in Gears of War 1. And boy, it was a painful long one. Now originally I was going to have this as a 30-minute video, but I realized today that I've been just digging myself too much into, making a video too long, which explains why it took months just to make this video. And I think I found the right number for how long this story needs to go on for. So anyway, without any further ado, oh boy, this story is a nightmare. Let's get into it. After completing Mortal Kombat 9 and getting Ultimate Respect, which is an annoying achievement because one hit would always disconnect the game, I kid you not. So I went over to Splinter Conviction, got the Friends List achievement, easy peasy, took a huge break from there. After the huge break, I went to my achievements category, and what was the game that stood out to me as the go-to next? It was Gears of War 1. And I thought, well, this looks pretty easy to get the online ones. So I decided, okay, I'll go for that one. Waited about a month and many weeks. It was so long, it wasn't even funny. No one. And then eventually I did find someone. And we didn't exactly have enough players. The second time we didn't have enough players, we had like 5 people. I was like, damn it. And then the third time, I finally had the right amount of people. It was a complete disaster. For all 4 sessions, aka days, no one was actually following my instructions of getting everyone kills for each other. Instead, they were just killing each other and not giving a damn. And I had a lot of pretty bad people. It wasn't great at all. Then I eventually, on the 4th day, at the very, very end, found another group of people. And this time around, they actually teach me and even one other guy how to get Seriously 1.0. No, actually 2 of them. And once I found out, I was like, you kidding me? And he said, yeah, you got to do it on Warzone. I'm like, I wish I knew. And that's where it started. Our goal was really simple, just go for all the easy stuff, including the 100 weapon kills. When I got 100 Lancer kills, I said to myself, why isn't this counting? I got 100 kills. And someone in the group said, you need to get 150 for all weapons. And I said, why? And he said, it's glitched. And I went, are you kidding me? And that is pretty much how we did it from there. We originally went to Rooftops for the Hammer of Dawn and Gridlock for the Boom Shot. Little did we know we'd eventually go from that to Fuel Depot to all the way to Garden to do it. But of course, those 2 came much later on. But like way after we got all the weapon kills. Anyhow, so then it came to Seriously 1.0. No, it wasn't. It was actually about getting Annex. And I swapped consoles. Uh-oh, what happened? Not a great story. It reset my 4,000 kills I had, so I had no choice but to do those again, and that was right after Annex, and I didn't even realize why it was taking so long, but then I eventually found, I was like, you got to be joking, I have to do that all again? During 1.0 method we were doing, which was a very slow one, which was just taking up time, we eventually came across the suicide boosting strat by going to War Machine. Yeah, it took too long to get kills, and then eventually I said, that's it, let's just go for the 100 and something kill strat. I think it was like 119 kill strat. Anyway, these matches would take like 35 to 38 minutes, which is way better than like taking 40 something minutes, because if you don't know, in Gears of War 1 boosting is, if it reaches the 50-minute mark, you get kicked out of the game. So if, say, you had 38 kills and one person happens to get disconnected, you're only staying on 38 kills for the entire match. So goodbye those kills you could be earning. During 1.0, we were experimenting with a lot of maps just to see which one was better, but at the end we just decided War Machine because it was just the better option in general and the spawns were quicker. We did have Raven down at 1 point, but we decided to go back to War Machine because the spawns for Raven down were far too random, which that's the main reason why people pick War Machine, because it's in one spot all the time, whereas Raven Down is random. Yeah, it's smaller, but random doesn't help in the means of Seriously 1.0. Like all successful journeys, we did have our mistakes along the way. Sometimes we'd get the suicide kill at the end of each kill right.
Now is not the time for half efforts. You must slay every human.
And sometimes we would get it wrong.
You have handed the humans their victory!
After every game we played, we did a one-rounder, which made sure that we got all the kills counts, because the glitch in 2016 stopped the game from counting kills like it used to. During these many painful months of 1.0, I eventually found a guy that was also in Australia, which I'm Australian by the way for those that are wondering, and this guy had like 6 consoles, so I would end up putting my console on, and that would make 6, and we would just do that all night whenever the other guys had to go to bed. So my hours would come from like 3 hours or 2 hours a day all the way to like 13, 11, 10 hours every single day, and I'd refuse to eat a lot, so I'd be getting like many kills each time, and this was not really good for my health at all, and breaks was like almost non-existent, so you could only imagine how burnt I was. November, around the time when this was my 7th month of playing the game and doing this boosting method. The moment would finally come, and I bet you all know exactly what that is. 1.0.
Once again, the dominant species prevails.
And like that, history was made, gentlemen. I finally got it. But it wasn't over yet for me, no. I would end up agreeing to help out everyone, and so I pretty much went another year and helped out pretty much all 6 guys. Technically I helped out like 8 guys in total, but however, like some of those, I think it was like 3 of them actually that ended up quitting really easily, but one guy was actually way before us, and then the other 2 were like sometime they quit during near the end. So in total, we would end up doing this for not many months the next year after it, which would be sometime around, I think it was like March, April was when it started to end. And that was officially the end of it all by that point, and so I never had to do anything like this ever again. To be continued, Gears of War 2. As a celebration reward for sticking around this video, you know what? I'm going to play some of the funniest glitches that I found in this game, and even some weird ones as a big reward.
Oh, perfect.
I've saved the best one for last. My favourite one.